Hello everyone, my name is Selma. For those who are familiar with me, I know it's been a long time, but I was motivated to dust off the video camera because of this BP oil apocalyptic disaster spill going down on there in the Gulf of Mexico. And I think it's time that me and the president have a little talk. Yeah, little tete-a-tete. Mr. Obama, I'm not naive. I understand how things work in Washington, that the corporate donors and the lobbyists, the people who purchase you to be the front men, the puppets, control the situation. This, if anything is clear, it's clear how much the corporations really are in control. Because when the Mother Earth is hemorrhaging and threatening to spew oil all the way up the eastern seaboard, and they're still indulged to try to cover it up for a month and a half after the initial tragedy, it pretty much lays bare the truth. And I've been disgusted with your complete inability to find a spine and a shred of your soul and come out and speak and say, you know what, whatever. This is bigger than corporate dollars. This is bigger than my presidency or my politics. This is the earth and maybe the survival of the earth, depending on how big. If all that oil, which is now leaking from the very depths of the seabed, not just the well, spews up and puts tens of millions, or not hundreds of millions, who knows what it will be, into the ocean, what will the corporate dollars matter then? What will all the greed and the money and all of that matter then? I thought maybe on healthcare you would do something. Maybe on not expanding the wars you would do something. Maybe not selling the American people out to the banks you would do something. It's time somebody called you out. You are getting away with murder and the policies that would be universally decried by progressives and Democrats under Bush are accepted because you are the one who's doing it, although people are on to you. And this spill is going to pretty much break it. It's too big to hide. People don't understand backroom deals, and they don't have time to cover up how you sold out sold out healthcare to the big pharmaceuticals and insurance companies. They don't understand the intricacies of that, but they do, Mr. Obama, understand oil-covered beaches and dead dolphins and birds. It's a heartbreak and it's a tragedy. You're embarrassing yourself. You go on the TV and you say, oh, with Mr. Matt Lauer on the Today Happy Hour show, whatever you were doing, oh, I was down there a month ago, you said to Mr. Lauer. I was down there talking about this before a lot of media was even talking about it. That's the kind of president I am. I stood in the rain. I even got my lapel wet. If that isn't presidential leadership, what is? Now, people don't know what to expect from a response because they don't understand what you do in a situation like this. It's foreign. People don't know how you respond to an oil spill. So people are just giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you are being as incompetent as BP with this, Mr. Obama. First thing, you remove the criminals from the crime scene. Basic police protocol, you know? Especially when they stand to lose billions of dollars if the true magnitude and scope of the disaster they have wrought on the earth comes out. The oil flow, you channeled George W. Bush. Oh, there's going to be some uncertainty because we can't go down there. Scientists who can calculate the flow using equipment and known technology have been denied access to that spill, and you have been covering it up and allowing BP to lowball the numbers, and in essence that will deny the American people money from BP that they are entitled to. It is disgusting. I don't expect you to go down and plug the hole yourself. I understand this is a major problem, but BP is still with the earth in the very Gulf of Mexico on the line, putting their profits and their own interests above that of the American people and the earth. You need to rip them out of there. You know, you go on and you say, if I was in a position to do something, I would fire Tony Hayward. I would not let him do that. And if I was in a leadership position, then maybe I could do something like put BP into receivership, take their assets, and lead the operation so that people, the best people and scientists all over the world, are on the scene. If I was a leader, and if I was president, and if I could do something. I don't even know. I don't even understand what corrupts a person to put people's lives and the environment and all of that other stuff below profit. This country is very, very lost. So I say this to everyone, because we're a bunch of oil addicts and I know something about addiction. It is time to stop this insanity. Demand alternative energy. Demand BP be removed from the spill. Demand that we don't go nuclear because we have nowhere to put the waste, Mr. Obama. What an opportunity of a tragedy, right? Change can happen within tragedy, and your plan, nuclear energy, where we have nowhere to put the waste. So we'll just have a different kind of oil spill in 20, 40, 50, 100 years. It's disgusting. What needs to be done now is we have to call out the corporations and say, you can't rule anymore. Our health, our environment, our planet, everything trumps your profit and your greed. And if the American people can't find it in themselves to demand it now, and perhaps our own existence is in peril, then we're just going to go down in flames, and we'll deserve it. That's all I've got to say.